Hey, Magic fans, welcome back. This is your captain speaking, and today on Captain Clyde's MTG, we're going to talk a little bit about Arena and how to play for free. So before we get started, remember like, subscribe, tell your friends, give a little support to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. So as you can see here, this is my home screen for my client. So the first thing I'd like to do is talk a little bit about how to play for free. It's relatively simple. It is a little time consuming, something you gotta do every day. Every day you'll have here is your actual daily. It resets every day. It tells you when. As long as you do whatever your daily is for the day, it'll get you anywhere from 5 to 700 gold. This here is your weekly, or also your other daily. I'm sorry. On this daily, you only really need to do is beat this 5 times. And the reason for that is you notice here it's on four. The first 4 times that you beat your daily or win your first 4 matches every day in, as it says, standard play, a ranked mode, or an event, it gives you 100 gold. So basically, just play any tournament mode. It doesn't matter what your rank is, whether you do good or not. You just got to win a couple games, win 4 of them, and it'll get you 400 extra gold. So you can basically get 1,000 gold a day. And then here on your weekly, it just gives you 250 experience for every time that you win. You can 15 times a week, so close to 3,000 experience. And then here, you have your thing as you go up on the mastery level. If you want to take a look at that, it looks like this. What you'll have up here at the top is what you get if you don't buy the pack. The mastery pass, you get all this up here. If you do buy the mastery pass, you get the top and the bottom. What I've been able to do is, after a little bit of time, I am now at the point where I buy the Mastery Pass every time the new set comes out. Because during the course of playing, you get free stuff that equals that 3,400 gems. For example, here we got this, like all this extra stuff here, free packs. This is a free token. If you end up being good at draft, you can use this in one day to not only get your dailies, but also get free cards. You get free cards just from playing, plus these ones up here. You'll notice there's 200 gems here. If you go through the whole list, as you go through here, you can see this is all the stuff I already got. So I got 500 gold. Let's just kind of how much stuff. So spend 34 gems. You can get 500 gold, 1,000 gold with 200 gems, 1,500 gold, 1,400 gems, or 400 gems, 2,000 gold, 600 gems, 2,500 gold, 600 gems, 3,000 gold, 800 gems, 3,500 gold, 1,000 gems. So you can get 3,500 gold from doing this and running your mastery pass, and 800 gems. So it's only going to cost you around 2,600 gems. And as you notice, I haven't paid anything, guys, to play this game, and I've already racked up 15,000 in gems. So I've got 4 mastery passes saved up, and as I play through, you earn more gems, and then you earn gold. And the best thing to do with that stuff is you come here to your home and you play one of these. So when you save the gold up, like when we started this season, when the new set come out, I had saved up about 70,000 gold. So you go into a traditional, like so, for 10,000 gold, if you do decent, you can win 1,000 gems in 4 more packs. Or if you're really good, 3,000 in 6 packs. Now these are hard to get 3 wins on, just because the game itself is honestly just terrible, because it just land screws you. And if you do really well, it will purposely hamstring your playing, not letting you go first, giving you the most obscure and unethical draws ever, just because that's how the client works. Like for example, I play games in here like this, and I've got things like start with 2 lands in my hand, and my opponent literally doesn't play anything till turn 8, except his 8 lands, and I have not drawn an extra land in 8 more turns in a 40-card deck. So that's the kind of stuff you got to put up with in here. So that's why do not pay money for Arena. It is nothing but a ripoff. Also, this is digital. You can't cash any of this in like you could on Magic Online. So you're just gonna waste your money if you spend it on this game. So do nothing but play for free. Trust me, you'll get there. Like I said, I can use one of these. So it cost me 1,500. I can always at least get 2 wins. So for 500 gems, I get 4 packs. Plus, I complete my daily. Plus, you get the 3 packs that you draft. You always take the rare because normally it's good. So for 500 gems, you basically get 7 packs and often 10 or so rares. And if you look up here, I have 50 common, 74 uncommon, 37 rares, and 25 mythic cards that I can cash in at any given time, but I don't. But what you do is once you get real good at this and you run these over and over and over and you start getting to the point where you're spending 10k and you're winning 2 grand worth of gems, then you can start going in there and start playing for free. And you just start racking this up. And how you do that is like there's another one here called the Premier Draft. Now there's no sideboarding in this one. It's just 3 wins or you get 6 wins. Now you only get 2,200 gems, but you still get 6 packs plus a 3 that you got over there. So that's actually 9 packs. And it's easier to win here because it's not botted as much and the packs aren't mappable as much from what I've seen. So this is a lot fair and the price is the same. And here all it takes if you spend 1,500 is if you get to here, if you get 5 wins, you make 100 gems and you get 7 packs. I mean, and if you get to here and you get 6 packs and it costs you 100 gems, like, and then just to even like here, if you get the 3 wins, it's 1,000. So you get 5 packs, it costs you 500 gems. So like this is a way better thing to do, I think, in my personal opinion. Because also too, even if you just flat ruin it, you still get 50 gems in a pack. The other one will just gives you a pack. Now with that said, you notice up here I'm at 112% of this. It gives you 1 mythic, 2 wild cards, and 3 uncommons. What you do is you just keep saving these up from all these packs you keep cracking, from running this and this and this over and over until you get a bunch of gems. Then you just start running the 1,500 gems until you get more, and just keep doing drafts. And every draft you do, it gets you 7 to 8 packs or 9 if you're lucky. And then what you're doing is you're just building up your bank so that every time you get cards that you already have, it builds this up so you can cash them into this. Plus, as you win the packs, like I did earlier, you can see here I've got 6 packs already in here. The uncommon stacks up for every pack you open until it gets all the way around and gives you a free uncommon card. Same with the rare. Like for example here, I'll open up my Keldheim pack. Notice over here it goes up 1 each. I also in this pack got an uncommon wild card and a common wild card because I have almost all these cards. And I got a rare I didn't have. So, it's whatever. And then I got my Strixhaven pack, so I start popping those. Over here you can see it goes up 1 again. So got me a good rare there. Like there's my first one of those. I just started playing this one. So there, this goes off. So I get a free uncommon, which goes up to here to save. It was a nice tendrils. Notice there, 2 rare pack. Pretty sweet. So crack another one. Once again, I've got all these. Rare I don't have. Crack another one. Again, a bunch I don't have. There's a rare, so this is a 2 rare pack. Sweet, Ghost Spiral. Once again, now here on this one, once I crack this one, this will give me an extra rare. Oh, and now I'm starting to get common cards as wild cards. That means I'm starting to fill up my common slots. And I got a couple of rares. So if you remember, this was at 112 when we started earlier. Now it's at 114.8, which means all my commons and most of my uncommons has already been taken, so I don't need to use these. So what I'm going to do is, because I've already saved up enough, as I play through and do the drafts and everything, I'm going to save up as much as I can of these. And when my next set comes out, I do this by every other set. When the next set comes out, before I even start playing, I will go in here and I'll use all my commons and uncommons to buy up all the commons and uncommons that are already in the set before I even open a pack. That way, every pack I open does nothing but grow this vault. That way, I get a mythic and 2 rares and 3 uncommons throughout the whole thing. And as you can see, I have 76 uncommons and 52 commons. I can almost do that with the next set. And by the time the next set comes out, since I've already saved up from this set, I can easily do that and just rack off these. And I have plenty of stuff in reserve to just keep this train going. And that's how you do that, guys. So also, always check your store. When you go to the store, over here on the far right where it says features, it says go to deals. Sometimes in here, there'll be free stuff like get 500 gold if you pay 50 gold, or get 200 gems if you pay 50 gems, or get 200 gems if you pay 2,000 gold. Always do those. Plus, sometimes there's packs in here for gold, 300 to 400 for a pack, 300 or 400 gold for a pack, which is a real deal, and that also will help you build up your cash up here by spending that for that pack, opening it, getting the extra cards to build this vault up. So do that as well. Um, Something else we'll talk about too today. That's basically the gist of it, guys. It's very easy to go in here, build you a good deck. I mean, even play with your friends if you have to get those free wins, just so you can get all that stuff to level up. And also, so here's the free stuff for today, guys. Because remember, you never pay for this game. This game is such a ripoff because you can't get anything for it. You're basically just sinking money into something that you don't get back. I mean, you pay a $50 game or even 70 for an Xbox or a PlayStation game, at least you can go trade that game into GameStop for $5. Like you can't even do that with this. So just don't waste your money on this. There's better things you could do, like buy real Magic cards that are tangible and resellable. Spending any money on this versus buying a pack of regular cards is there's no comparison because the cards are going to be worth something. It could be 25 cents, but it's still something. This here is worth nothing. So guys, don't be fooled. Don't fall into their trap. Now, don't get me wrong, it's fun to play with your friends, test out some decks, but it's not the same as the real thing. And all that stuff they do online for all those events and stuff they do, most of them are rigged, uh, just because of how they have to do them, and because the shuffler doesn't work like a real shuffler. It's all based on algorithm, which means it does a percentage of how often you would draw a card, not actually place the cards in your deck in an actual order, unless they're physically seen and made to be put in your deck. The actual shuffler doesn't arrange the cards in your deck, so it's very piss poor design, and it's an awful client because of that. Um, so also with that, before I show you some free stuff, I'm sure you guys have heard about the Mr. Beast. It's about all over everybody coming up for this F&M this weekend. Basically, guys, all it is, and if you're going to start doing this, this is the best time because every F&M, they normally have a free event you can play that doesn't require you to buy cards or even buy in. You play the event for free. You can play it over and over and over to build up your buys and your experience and your gold and what have you. But the Mr. Beast one that's coming up F&M, you just get to play with a starter deck basically of some kind, and there's a chance you could play Mr. Beast. And if you do, then you'll be actually opted to win. I think it's two people can win 25,000 apiece, or it's 50,000 total. I'm not really sure how they're gonna do it. I mean, I'm gonna hop on just for giggles because why wouldn't you? It's like playing the lottery without actually paying cash for it. Um, just make sure you actually play the games when you get on there because if you don't play, they're gonna be very upset. They may try to renege on the money and not give it to you because you didn't play a full game and you actually quit or yada yada yada. Also, be prepared for the server to crash constantly because everybody and their brother is going to be on this thing. So anyway, so moving on to the good stuff. I got some codes here for you guys. These are codes for everybody. This is not a one-time thing. This is stuff that Wizards puts out there for everybody to have. And what's really sad about it is they make it so hard to find that most people don't even know these codes are out there, which is just pathetic. Because if it's really free, they should make it so free that it's easy for everybody to find. So what you do to enter your code, you go to your store, you come up over here to your code redeemer, and you type in your code. Now the first code I'll type in for you, or I'll tell you about, is a code I've already used, and it's the same code that comes out with every set. For example, this set is called Strixhaven. So you simply put in there play, Play, Strixhaven, and it gives you 3 free packs to start with. It does it for every set. It was play for Kaldheim. It was play Kaldheim. It was play Throne of it was play Throne, yada yada yada. That code works almost every time a new set comes out, guys. So make sure you remember that and make sure you use it. They're probably not going to tell you, and if they do, it's going to be somewhere that you're not going to be able to find it because it'd be, if you actually got too much free stuff, like the way I'm doing it, you never pay for anything. That's not what they want, obviously, because you can see these outrageous prices on here, which is just silly. So anyway, so other than that, so the next code I'll let you guys see is they had a lot of problems with the last update. So they did a thing to kind of make up for it because of how bad it was. And it's restorative burst is the code. Oh, dang it. Well, I'll try it without with the caps on. It probably won't let me take it that way though. but it's restorative burst. So take a screenshot of that and I'll give it a try. There you go, guys. So with that code, restorative burst gives you 2,000 EXP. It gives you 2 extra packs. One's Zendikar Rising, one's Strixhaven. Gives you a free pop quiz card, and it doesn't give you a mystery orb. This mystery orb and this card probably came from the 2,000 EXP that just racked up for me. So we'll go ahead and we'll claim this prize. So now you can see I got a mastery card and 2 packs. So before I go and redeem all that stuff for you so you guys can see what I get, I'm going to go ahead and show you what these other codes are. So the other codes that we're talking about are sleeve codes, I believe, and they're on one of the websites for Lorehold. If you type in Rock Jocks, you should get sleeves for Lorehold. Ta-da, like so. Claim that. Then if you type in Art Club, get the cursor out of the way there for you. Type in Art Club. Ta-da, you get Prismari sleeves. Then if you type in debater, debate duelist, and honestly the cap locks doesn't really matter on this anymore, guys, as you obviously seen with the first one, but I'm still gonna do what I need to do here. Duelists, so debate duelists. This should give you Silver Quill sleeves. Yep, looks just like that. The next one, and feel free to go back and pause the game or pause the video if you need to get these actual names and stuff, guys. I know I'm kind of going trying to quick. I just don't want to bore you guys with me sounding it out and all that, guys. But so anyway, if you go to Swamp Punks, you can get Witherbloom. So ta-da! There's the nice Witherbloom one, pretty sweet. And then finally, we have the last one, which is the Math Whizzes. Math Whizzes. This is Quandrix. And there's your Quandrix sleeves. So these are sleeves that you can put on your decks, give them a little bit of spiffiness, so forth and so on. So, like I said, guys, once again, feel free to stop the video at any time and go back and go forward and get those codes for you. They are for everybody. Please take advantage of them. Take all the free stuff you can get because it's really cool. So in here in the Mastery Pass, so it looks like when I leveled up, I got the Zendikar one, and these two. So the only thing the pass will give you is 2,000 EXP for Restorative Burst, and it'll give you 1 pack of Strixhaven cards. Just so you guys know. But anyway, so on the Mastery Tree here, this is something else that you get by doing the, you get these globes once you buy the Mastery Pass. And as you go through the globes here, you can see over there to the right, these globes give you extra stuff. Now they've actually got it where when you go to the globes, it gives you actual avatars of the people you can play, which is pretty cool. Instead of just regular planeswalkers, you can play these guys as your planeswalker emblem. And I've never had any problem going all the way through Mastery Pass if I just do my 4 dailies every day and make sure I do my 15 a week. I've never had a problem getting to my Mastery Pass, guys. You just got to take the time every day to do it, which could take some time depending on how well you're doing. Once again, you just pick here. Once you pick it, it'll say reward. Now, it's not a card. It's just a cosmetic. So when I use this card, this is what it'll look like now. So and then once again, I have my 2 packs. So see what the free one I got here got me. Scourge of Skyclave. That's pretty sweet. So I'm at 115.6. And now see how much it goes up by me opening 1 pack here. So we got Dramatic Finale. So it went up by 0.3. And that's from cards I don't have a whole lot of the set. So it's not going to take me too long to get this up to 200. You can claim this at 100, guys, but you never see this chest unless it's at 100 or more. So I always leave it above 100 so I know what my percentage is so I can track it. Because don't take us the wrong way, but I don't trust these guys as far as I can throw them. So I would suggest you guys do the same thing because those extra 1 to 2 to 3 is not going to make a big difference in the long run, and it's better if you just track it yourself. So with all that said, guys, I really do appreciate your time today. as we move forward, I hope this helps you out a little bit. If you have any other questions about how to play or the things that I do on a daily, weekly basis to kind of get these points up, feel free to let me know. I'll be more than happy to help you and answer your questions. Because what I want you guys to understand is the client is okay to play, but you shouldn't pay for it. You shouldn't have to. If you want to pay for something, you should pay for something that's a tangible good, not the right to play something. Now, if this was a pay $50, you play it forever and it's all gold, I would probably do that. And I might even drop 10 or $5 on it if you guys feel like it, just as a little bit of, hey, thanks for the game. Here's a little bit of extra. Here's a little bit of money that since I play it all the time. But this is not a game that every time a new set comes out, I'm gonna go in here and spend $80 or whatever it is to pre-order a bunch of non-existent cards that I never get to keep. If I want to do that, I'll get a real box of Magic cards that I can actually play with in person and then sell if I need to get money back. And when they age, they're actually worth something. Like this game, at any given time they can shut it down. Everything in here is just lost. There's just no point to it, right? So down below in the comments, ask any questions you need. I appreciate your guys' time. And as always, let's make a kind, friendly environment where we can all live and play Magic together. And until next time, remember, guys, be kind. This is your captain speaking.